Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Medium Kim. Thank you for joining today in this video. We are talking about what do people do all day in the spirit world? Are they hanging out in the clouds? Do they just watch over us with pity and nonchalant don't care about us? What do you think? That's what we're going to talk about today. But before we get started, I just let you know I've got classes coming up, animal communication, a mediumship workshop, a Halloween party coming up on the 30th, and mediumship in November as well. So anyway, links below. All right. So anyway, what do you think they're doing over there? Are they really far away? Can you talk to them anytime you want? Is it just like picking up the phone and say, "Hey, Grandma, how you doing?" Well, I was once at a afterlife conference, and there was 3 experts on the subject. They were talking about what is heaven really like, and it was a Catholic priest, a Buddhist monk, and a Jewish rabbi. And one thing they could for sure agree on is that nobody knows for sure. And I certainly don't know for sure, but I do have some experience with communicating as a medium with the spirit world. So I will let you know a little bit about what I have discovered. First of all, they are met when they get to it's not really pearly gates, and it's not really a golden brick road, but when they come across, because I've seen it both sides, it's a hospice nurse from this side and going across, the families, it's a big deal to come across, big deal. They celebrate it. They put this announcement out weeks in advance of somebody passing over. And so they're getting ready. The party, they prepare for this party. And there are also party planners on the other side that can help if you want, just like there's party planners on this side. So anyway, the party is big. Now, at the party what can pull them across can be either usually it's 1 or 2 really main people in the person's life. It could also be pets, a really, really significant pet or pets that pull them across it. Like, that's going to get them here. That we're going to show you what you are really interested in, so you come here, right? So it's really, I think there's a lot of that. Everybody gets dressed up for the party. Sometimes there's a big car, a beautiful car, like a convertible. Sometimes it's a wedding party. Sometimes it's a big garden picnic. Always, though, I see food, lots of food. So obviously they like to still eat. Yeah, they eat because they can, you can imagine whatever you want, because our mind is really part of spirit. Our brain is of the physical. So the brain goes away when you cross over. The mind and our personality is still there. If you like raspberry sorbet now, you're probably going to want it when you get across too. And your family's going to know what you want, so they're going to have it prepared. Now remember, it's all in the mind. They can visualize the most beautiful, glorious picnic you could imagine. So they're going to put it together. The party planners on the other side are going to put it together. It's going to be a wonderful time. They know what you already have been going through, but you don't know that they know. So what I've noticed is that when people cross over, there's a time of getting together and just catching up. It feels like catching up. So the person that's passed has a need to tell everybody, this is what's happened, even though they already know it. But the thing is, it's the emotional connection again. So they're sharing the emotional connection of love and caring. So that's what I feel when they cross over. They continue to have hobbies. They continue to have work. They continue to have interest and passion and love. All right, so the things that go away are diseases of the mind and the body, usually ill mood, like anger, distrust, that kind of thing usually goes away too, because remember, that's of a lower vibration and their vibration is higher, so they're going to stick with the higher vibes. Their same personality as either being very outgoing or quiet, that's going to probably still remain. the same personality as, I don't know, maybe you were just a very excitable kind of person and genuinely loved other people, then that's going to remain too. I mean, everybody generally still loves on the other side, but there's some people that are more gregarious, okay, and that's apparent when I tune into them. But some of the hobbies I've seen: golfing, football, gardening, sewing, let's see here, bowling, quilting, knitting, cooking, even wine connoisseur. I've even seen that. But people that were alcoholic here most often will stop drinking on the spirit side. And they often, I see too, and the people that have done that those people will help people coming across in that same boat that had the same issue. And there's a camaraderie. I do see groups that hang out together that need the same sort of learning and healing, whether it's like AA kind of on the other side, or whether it's some other issues that they're recovering from. They do seem to hang together. I know my mother, who left her 3 girls too soon, she has a job where she helps children in the spirit world, and she still helps me and my 2 sisters. So she's very busy, but I know I can rely on her, and that she's always there for me. Let's see here. They become experts in whatever they want. If they're like my grandfather, who loved gardening, he often still shows me he's gardening, and he's really learning more about like soils and plants and all that. So it's beyond what we can imagine. Even the beauty is beyond what we can imagine, but it is based on our imagination and their imagination, because we create it as a spirit. And do they have a body? Well, they do show me they have a body, because I think that's how we'll recognize them when they come. When I blend with them from the spirit world for the sitter, I may describe their body. But that's probably helpful for identification. But usually, do they have a body? I don't know. I think I see spirit guides come in as energies and color. Same with angels. So I don't know if most of the time we humans go across and still have a body or don't. I don't know. But I almost always see a body. Okay. They always want us to remember them in the best way possible, because that's how they remember us and see us. They know it's hard here. This is not easy. It's not like just living on the clouds here. This is a little bit of a challenge, as we all know, especially right now. So we're trying to glide through it. I don't know that we can make it better, but we know we can overcome. We can path. We're going to pass through this. We're going to pass through, and it's going to work out. We just, oh my gosh, that's, it will. It's going to work out. But they do, again, remember, they want to remind us to enjoy life. I hear that all the time. Forgive, heal as much as possible. Remember them in the best way, no matter, even if there's a lot of things that weren't so good. But remember them for the good things. Just focus on the good things, because that's what they focus on for us. And that's what lives forever, okay? The positive that we remember is what lives on and on. That reminds me, they've got Akashic Records, right? Is there really a library of Akashic books, or is it more just a base of knowledge? Probably not really books, right? But they do have concert halls. There are movie theaters, real movie theaters that you can imagine in your mind's eye, that actors and actresses still want to perform. You got that. There's still churches. There's still music and in the churches, and then there's ritual in the churches, and the spirituality development. If they choose to do that, they will follow whatever they do, whether it's Jesus, whoever their teacher is, they will follow, and there will be lessons. I see people sitting in community learning together from their master teacher. So again, remember to love and have compassion and forgiveness as much as possible, as much as we can, and enjoy life as much as possible. Thank you. And new classes coming up. Please look below. I've got, of course, always have color class, animal communication coming up, mediumship workshop, a Halloween party, all right, and more. So you guys, please check that out below. Blessings and love to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.